So today we are making pizza dough. This is part 1. Part 2 will be making the pizza. But today we are just making pizza dough. These are all the materials you will need, like some salt, a teaspoon, a tablespoon, water, 200 grams of water, and I'm going to be using grams. Some yeast, 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to use some sugar, flour, a large bowl that has an egg in it, a large bowl with an egg, and a scale. So right now we are just going to wake up the yeast. And you do that, and now I'm just going to wake up the yeast. Cut the yeast open, and now just cut in, and now just put in this whole bag. And now I am just going to get some more water, sugar, and sugar. And I'm just using 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar. And that was like half, so I'm doing a little bit more. And then a little bit of water, of warm water. It shouldn't be too hot, just like warm. Not too much water. Like you really just need to eyeball the water. There's no exact measurement. I think this is a good amount. And once I mix it up into like a watery, once I get rid of all the clumps, it'll take a while, so I'm going to add the yeast last now. Now it's time to do our butter. And now I'm going to heat it up for 40 seconds in the microwave. I'll be right back. This is how the scale works. This is to turn it on, and right now it's in grams. And when I want to like put the bowl on here, it weighs something, so I'll need to tar it, and then I'll weigh whatever there was there. Right now, I'm just gonna go get my butter. And this is what the butter looks like after 40 seconds in the microwave. Now we're gonna add the flour. So now, first the bowl, since that weighs something, we're gonna tar it and add our flour. And don't ask me what tar means, I don't know. And it's 500 grams of flour, just so you know. And I'm just adding a big thing so it's quicker. And now I'm just continuing with this because I'm at 470. And 493. 500. I have 501 grams. It's fine, it doesn't matter. 1 gram doesn't matter. It won't make your pizza dough super floury. I'm probably not going to get exact measurements for everything else as well. So I'm going to add the 200 grams of water. And now again, tar it because we just added 500 grams of flour. Start adding some water. And it has to be 200 grams of water. And perfect. 201, exact same, it's fine. And now the sugar and the salt. And 1/2 of those. So now I am doing a tablespoon of sugar and half a tablespoon of salt. And now 1 egg. Make sure there's no eggshell. And now you can add your butter that we warmed up. And now last but not least, the yeast. And see, it's been setting and it's much thicker now. And at this point, you can start with a tablespoon and mix it. I like to just go straight in with my hands. Yeah, first we should probably remove it from the scale. Move the scale out of the way. Time to go to sleep. And I'm just gonna go straight in with my hands. You can start with the tablespoon, but I'm just gonna start with my hands. I'm just gonna go straight in with my hands. And if your hands get messy, no biggie, it's fine. You can wash them later. Make sure you get all of that 500 grams of flour in there. All the 500 grams of flour, the egg yolk, everything in there. And if it's a little too floury, you can always add more water. But like a very, very little amount. And since my hands are dirty, my mom is gonna help add the water. Since my hands are dirty. But if you add too much water, then you can add flour. So you can, that's why I said it doesn't matter in the beginning when we were adding the flour and water, because you can always add more now. If it's a little bit over floury, then you can add water. If it's a little bit over watery, you can add flour. And once all the flour and stuff is mixed in, now you start like kneading it, punching it, and really kneading it. Now that everything's mixed in, you can stop trying to get it mixed in and start trying to knead it. And yeah, now just continue kneading and adding flour and water if you need to. this is dough for 2 pizzas, 2 like medium-sized pizzas. You can make 1 big pizza out of this. You can make 3 small pizzas, but this is dough for like 2 medium pizzas. And we are gonna now wrap it in blankets, let it sit for a couple hours, come back and do a part 2. Bye!